All right, hey, Shalom. We give all glory and praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Makakodash. All right, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopefully lit. Shalom to all the Akim pushing this truth with sincerity. Okay, now I just wanted to do something real quick through the spirit, because, well, as you see the title, it's a spiritual look at the Incredible Hulk. Okay, and I had caught that movie, which just throw it out there. Hulk, one of my favorite characters, because he's real relatable in my eyes. In my life, etc. Which is all fiction, but it's a good character. But it's when I now after me rewatching the movie and being in its truth, now that we look at things through a spiritual eye, okay, through spiritual lenses. I'm like, wow, it's a lot of spiritual things in this movie. Okay, because when you go into the character, the Hulk, okay, you look at his life, which he was a scientist, okay, who had like a freak accident, okay, but that freak accident caused him, to go through a great deal of things in his life, okay, and one thing I noticed is that he was a pilgrim, okay, the Hulk was a pilgrim, okay, when he was in his human like state, he was a pilgrim, you know, he didn't have no wife, okay, he basically lost his whole life, man, you know. He was always sojourning, okay, staying with people, or even if you watch the old ones that were on television back in the day, they got that theme music, that Lonely Man theme music, okay, and that's how it is in this truth, we pilgrims on the earth, man, we sojourning, you know, and one of the biggest things I noticed is that the world was against him, you know, the world was against him. He couldn't make friends. He was hard to understand. You know, and who was against him the most? Esau, the so-called white man. They would send the military at him. You know, they was trying to kill him. You know, etc. Man, and that's how it is being in this truth. We pilgrims on the earth. You know, don't nobody like us. Okay, Esau is our main enemy, the government. You know, the armies, etc. You know, which in due time, man, that's about to happen to us, man. Okay, they gonna send them troops at us. Just like they did with the Hawk, they would send them troops at him. Okay, he was constantly being hunted down, constantly. Didn't get no break, didn't get no rest, no nothing. But another thing I caught through the spirit, it was like at a blink of an eye. Well, at the last moment, when all odds was against him, you know, at that last moment when all odds was against him, maybe he got shot or he cornered in. Well, what happened, man? Okay, that standard will be lifted, in his favor, man. He will hawk out, and now look, he destroying whole troops, he destroying whole armies, man. You know, and that's the spirit because we gonna be in those same predicaments where Esau gonna hunt us down, try to persecute us, okay, kill us, whatever he want to do, okay. But what's gonna happen? How about Shemal Shai at at that last moment through the Spirit, Lord willing, is gonna lift up that standard, man. Okay, so we might be cornered in, you know. We might, what I'm saying, get hurt or get injured, man. Okay, to where Esau, hey, it might seem like Esau got you. Okay, but what he said, what the scriptures tell us, man. Okay, when the enemy shall come in like a flood, okay, he will lift up the standard against them, man. He gonna give us that power, man. Okay, at that last moment, you know, or in times where, you know, it's gonna be highly needed, you know. And that's the spirit, because that's what we need, man. We gonna need that standard to be lifted up against us. That's why, like I said, it's a lot of spiritual aspects, okay, in that movie, man. Okay, or just with that character, the Incredible Hulk, man. Y'all should check it out. You know, like I said, me rewatching that movie with a spiritual eye, I'm like, damn, you know, like I said, he went through a whole lot of shit. Okay, the world was against him. He was constantly getting hunted down by Esau. Okay, he was a pilgrim. Okay, a sojourner. You know, didn't have no place to rest. Okay, he was always bouncing from this place to that place, this place to that place. Couldn't have a wife. I mean, that's, like I said, man, and that's real relatable for me. You know, in my life, it's like, wow, you know, you sit back and look at some of these characters, man. Okay, and when you look at it through a spiritual lens, okay, you know, it coincides to, you know, some of our stories in this truth, man. You know, it's like, damn, you know, that's crazy, man. Just, you know, me sitting back looking at, you know, that film with a spiritual eye now. And, you know, all the trials and tribulations he had to go through, the things he had to face, you know. And, you know, I mean, we're gonna be going through those same things, man. But, you know, I really wanted to focus in on the pilgrim part. I mean, we're really everything I said, really. Like I said, we're gonna become pilgrims. Okay, we're gonna be chased down by Esau constantly, man. Constantly having to look behind our shoulders, man. Can't stay in one place too long. Constantly gonna have to be on the move. Constantly gonna have to flee from Esau, man. You know? And like I said, man, when it might seem like Esau got you, how about Shemel Shai gonna lift up that standard? Like I said, every time it seemed like they had him, okay, they had him cornered in, okay, or all odds, okay, weren't in his favor. What happened? That standard was lifted up, you know what I'm saying, through him, okay, through him hawking out, getting that spiritual power, man, that super strength, that invincibility, man. And now look, he destroying whole armies, whole hosts, man. Okay, and we gotta, you know, really believe that Yahweh Shemel Shai is gonna lift up that standard through us, man. Give us that spiritual power in the times of need, man. Okay? When Esau try to come get us, man. You never fucking know, man. You might just like, man, you know, you call upon the name, asking Yahweh Shemel Shai to deliver you from the situation, and you just get spiritual power, and you damn, you know what I'm saying, you run through a whole troop, man. Okay? You run through a whole troops, man. Did not Samson slay 1,000 Philistines? Okay, with a jawbone of an ass, you pick up a fucking, you know what I'm saying, whatever. And how about Shemel Shai just have you run through a whole fucking troop, man? Okay, save whoever you with, who you and whoever you with. Okay, by him lifting up that standard, man. You know. So yeah, man, it's you know, like I said, man, y'all should check that film out, and you know, when you get the chance, try to watch films. You know, you know, for balance sake, you know, and pull out, you know, what you can on the spiritual tip. You know, pull out those spiritual things you might find in these movies, man. You know, because at the end of the day, they can be faith boosters. You know, look at now. I'm using a movie to edify. You know what I'm saying? Edify the sheep. Okay, whoever, you know what I'm saying, may be watching me. You know. So hey man, I ain't gonna prolong it. You know what I'm saying? Just wanted to, you know, send out that message, man. You know, but it's going, you know, those times is coming. You know, pilgrims, okay, sojourners, Esau, you know, coming down, trying to come get us, man. And also, how about Shemel Shai lifting up that standard, okay, and performing those miracles, man. You know, ultimately to exalt himself, you know, because, you know, we can't do nothing by ourselves. We'd be through, you know. Like I said, ultimately to exalt himself, man. Okay. So hey, Shalom. We'll give all glory and praises to Yahweh Shemel Shai, Hashem Kakodash.